Then take a look at this video. This was a guy who said he was a U.S. citizen fleeing from federal agents after they say he slashed the tires on one of their vehicles. You'll see him running away. He then gets taken to the ground and he tangles with agents while he's on the ground. It appeared he kind of lunged at one of them, and you'll see the aftermath of that. Take a look at this picture right here. Those federal agents ended up macing that man in his face, took him into custody and took him away. His wife was yelling at agents the whole time, saying he's a U.S. citizen. The agents said, too bad, he slashed one of our tires. And then take a look at these photos here. We do have photos of the vehicle that had the tire slashed. There was one puncture mark. It quickly deflated, and the agents had to drive out of the area on their rims.
President doesn't care much about this issue. He sees it as an irritation, really, a distraction from the major issues. I think that's a mistake, but you can understand because he's dealing with some fairly major issues. And one of the things that he wants highlighted is his incredible success on the border. Have a look at this.
Border data for the month of June highlights the lowest month of encounters ever recorded. Customs and Border Protection says it is the second month in a row of zero releases of illegal aliens into the U.S., compared to almost 28,000 releases in June of last year.
John, the data around illegal immigration is quite astonishing. I don't think anyone expected that these policies, Trump's policies, would end the crisis in a matter of weeks, but that's what's happened, and those historically low numbers are holding.
Rita, this is an unbelievable success. And you think back to the latter days of the Biden administration where they were saying, oh, it's impossible. You can't close the border. We need new legislation. The Republicans won't pass new laws. Well, it turns out, as we all suspected, Rita, that all we needed was a president who actually wanted to do his constitutional duty and enforce the law. And once they started enforcing the law, guess what? No more significant level of infiltration by illegal immigrants. And now they're having great success in convincing illegal immigrants to self-deport. they're doing things like the alligator Alcatraz, publicizing that facility, obviously for the purpose of inspiring people who are here illegally to decide they'd be better off to go back to their home countries where they're citizens.
It's been quite incredible. There's some polling coming out saying that the deportation program is not as popular as it once was. I've got my doubts about those polls. We'll check in on them next week because they do seem to jump around the place. But we always love your insights. John Heinderrecker, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you, Rita.